If you have an Instagram account, you are one step closer to making some serious cash. And guess what? You don't have to have a huge following to do so. I'm gonna show you how in this video. Hey, my name is Abby Ashley and I'm the founder of The Virtual Savvy. I've been helping people make money online for years and I am so excited that you are here with me today to learn how to make money on Instagram. But hey, if you are interested in working from home, being your own boss, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and hit the bell to be notified every time I release a new video. I'm releasing videos all the time on how to make money working from home. Let me start out with a little story. A while back, I was invited to an influencer conference. Now, I didn't necessarily consider myself an influencer. I don't think I had 10,000 followers or anything like that yet on Instagram, but I was invited nonetheless to come and speak. And it was really interesting because I was surrounded by all these people who had these massive followings on Instagram, thinking, oh my goodness, these people have to be making probably so much money. And I start to listen to the conversations, and literally people with hundreds of thousands of followers are saying, man, I'm really excited to start getting paid for doing this and not just getting free bottles of toothpaste. And I thought it was really interesting because here I was making lots of money online, $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month, and these influencers were still kind of scraping by for cash. Now, what I thought was hilarious was at the very end, there was a special VIP lunch and all of these people who had hundreds of thousands of followers were invited to the lunch, and I just had to sit there because I didn't have enough followers, which was fine because I had money to go out and buy a really nice lunch myself. The reason I tell this story is because I want you to realize that having hundreds of thousands of followers on Instagram isn't the only way to make money on Instagram. In fact, in my opinion, it's not even the fastest way to make money on Instagram. I think it's not the best way. Now, don't get me wrong, plenty of people can make money with a huge following, and there's a great way to do that. But what I'm gonna talk to you about is how you can make money on Instagram even with a small following. All right, so the fastest way to make money on Instagram is by selling a service. Let me explain. I teach people how to start virtual assistant businesses or freelancer businesses. And what's so amazing about a service-based business is that you don't need hundreds of people to buy your product. You don't need thousands of people to follow you. In fact, most freelancers and virtual assistants can replace their full-time income with 4 to 7 clients. That means instead of hundreds of people to say yes, instead of thousands of people to say yes, you need 4 people to say yes, which seems a lot less overwhelming to me. Okay, so how does this work? How does freelancing virtual assistants connect to Instagram? Well, you can actually use your Instagram profile to start building relationships with people that would hire you as a virtual assistant or freelancer. So I'm gonna drop 3 tips for building relationships on Instagram that can lead to clients. Tip number 1, you want to start posting content that is relevant to your ideal client. So if you think about growing a huge following, you may have a certain kind of content that you want to be creating. But if you're thinking, man, quality over quantity, I want to be not necessarily having a huge following, but having the right following, the right people coming to me and following me, I would suggest creating content for your dream client. Now, who is a dream client? Well, if you're a freelancer or a virtual assistant, your dream client is a small business owner. So what are some of the things that small business owners would be interested in following, interested in learning about, right? This could be things about a daily schedule. This could be how you organize your Trello board or organize ClickUp. It could be about Dubsado setup. Really, the services that you offer. What is it that you can do to help them in their business? Talk about that, right? Talk about ways that they can improve their life, improve their systems, improve their day of working just by following you and your tips. Step number 2 is to build relationships. I think this is one of the most powerful things that you can be doing on Instagram. Sure, I want you to be posting, right? You can post a couple times a week. Whatever strategy you want to do to actually build that following is great, but really the interaction is what is just unlike any other platform on Instagram, because here's something I've noticed. A lot of influencers, a lot of people with big businesses who are ready to hire freelancers and virtual assistants, a lot of them still check or manage their own Instagram. It's unlike any other platform. They'll have somebody else who is running their Facebook, they'll have somebody else who is running their email, and it may be really hard to speak to them directly, but so many of them still hold on to their own Instagram, will still answer their DMs personally. And so that's why I think it's really, really cool that you can build true relationships. So how does that work, right? I don't want you just sending somebody a DM every single day. That's gonna get really, really overwhelming and annoying to that person. So what you wanna do is you just wanna show up in the ways that they are showing up. If they are going live, make sure you are there for that live, commenting. If they are posting, make sure you are saying, hey, I love this post, or this is really encouraging. If they're posting stories that they're wanting interaction, interact with them. And then after you've done that a while, you can definitely send them a DM, say how much they've meant to you, how much their content is relevant to you, and really build them up. And that's a way to start building relationships on Instagram and just starting to show up. And then you can do step number 3, which is to listen to their needs and show up with value. If you're really listening to your dream clients, however they're showing up on Instagram, on their live streams, whatever, you'll start to hear needs that they potentially have, right? They'll start talking about how they're gonna be starting a new podcast. Hey, maybe they need a podcast editor. They'll start talking about how time-consuming emails are to them. Maybe they need someone to help with answering their emails, right? These are all services that you can actually offer as a virtual assistant or freelancer. So you can show up and show value. One of the things that we love to talk about here at the Virtual Savvy is our serve first signature method. And all that is showing up with incredible value when you're ready to present yourself to your dream client. So if this person needs help with customer service emails, for instance, you can come in and say, hey, I noticed that you've been talking a lot about how your inbox is overwhelming. I went ahead and created 3 templates that you could potentially use of questions that I'm assuming that you're getting all the time, right? That goes so above and beyond. It shows crazy value up front, and it's that serve first methodology. So I want you to do this. I want you to try it. Start interacting, start commenting, start really showing value, building relationships on Instagram. It's an amazing way to find clients for a virtual assistant or freelancer business. What do you guys think about these 3 tips? Is this something that you feel like you could do? Is it a little less overwhelming than trying to build a huge following on Instagram? Let me know in the comments. Why is this a better method? Like I mentioned earlier, you could have hundreds of thousands of followers on Instagram and still not be making significant money. But with just 4 to 7 clients, you can replace your full-time income with virtual assistants. I know I've just scratched the surface with virtual assistants, what it is, all that you can do. So if you want to learn more about it, I have a free training. It's an hour long, it's on demand. You can access it right now by going to thevirtualsavvy.com/BBO. I know that you'll love it.
Hey Abby, guess what?
Yeah?
You just earned enough followers to come to our exclusive toothpaste party.
Oh, thanks. I kind of can buy my own toothpaste though. Thanks.